Hi, I'm Rob from Tate & Jones. We're a ready-to-wear women's wear brand that showed at London Fashion Week, and we've been mentoring Jenni for the last year, getting her collection ready for launching next month with Tu. So Jenni, what is the inspiration behind this collection?
The inspiration, particularly for the prints, is a lot of fine artists that I'm always inspired by. People like Matisse. I looked at Ochi Solis as well. I loved her layered circles. And just mark making, colour obviously, and then I looked at 60s icons such as Patty Boyd and Veruschka von Lendorf.
So tell me, do you think you'll stick with this kind of inspiration, or do you think you'll move it on and move to other things in the future?
For me, I think that making a collection, you have different ingredients. In this one, I would say the ingredients were 60s mark making and monochrome stripes, for example, but next time it might be, I'll probably look to past decades again, but it'll be mixed with other things, different colours and different print methods, so it'll make a whole new project.
So what do you think is the most important lesson you've learnt from this process?
I think it's to work with all different people, to really let go and give some of that responsibility to people that work in those departments, buyers and suppliers as well. I've also learned all the software and like jargon for the industry, how to spec things, design packs. It's a lot more almost mathematical, whereas before you didn't have to measure things perfectly and things because you were doing it yourself. So learned a lot about the process.
So tell me, what have you found the hardest?
I think what I found the hardest actually relates back to what I've learned. It's to let go and give some of that responsibility to other people, let them do their job to help me get the collection together. I couldn't have done it on my own at this scale. How did you first get involved with the Graduate Fashion Week?
So around this time last year, Graduate Fashion Week came to Catherine and myself and said we'd be interested in being part of this mentorship programme with Sainsbury's. We've really followed Graduate Fashion Week. We've kind of always been around it, but actually to get really involved in actually working on a mentorship programme was something we were both really excited about.
How would you describe my design aesthetic?
Bold colour and texture, which is what we are as well. So I think that's why we were attracted to it. It's the mark making, the colours. You're not afraid to put kind of colour combinations that shouldn't work, but they do. You're willing to kind of test them out and give them a go, and I think that's one thing which I think makes you stand out from a lot of people.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
The best piece of advice is to work in this industry is like never give up. Just keep going and have a really clear, go with your gut and have a clear idea of what you want to do. I mean, absorb everything around you, listen to people, but at the end of the day, with design, you've got to go with what feels right for you. And if you don't listen to that and you go down like listening to too many voices, you'll never be happy with the end result and it won't be you. So I think always kind of,
be true.
Kind of be true to yourself.